All right, and 5, 4, 3. Welcome to Peacekeeper Reaction. My name is Fizza Crack. And this be?
Crack Fizza.
Crack Fizza. So, Danyn, you've heard about the RZA. You probably heard about the Jizza. You probably heard about the old dirty bastard. But have you heard of Stizza?
Stizza, well, he did one time yell that he had too many mushrooms in Edmonton and couldn't perform in Calgary.
No way, really?
Yeah. When he performed with Days and Days at Dickens, he had his back to the crowd, sitting on the stage with his legs crossed.
No way.
Microphone like this.
Get the fuck out.
And he goes, "Man, Edmonton gave me too many mushrooms." And that was halfway through his set.
That's fucking hilarious.
For a few songs, he was sitting with his back to the crowd, cross-legged on stage. And I was like, what the fuck is he doing? I'm working. And I'm stoked to see him. And then just in between songs, he's like, "Man, Edmonton gave us way too many mushrooms."
That is so funny.
But I don't know who that is.
I love Leftover Crack. I gotta say, as a fan of punk rock music, my world was changed. I worked at this warehouse. Right?
The warehouse?
No, a warehouse.
Okay.
So we put the orders together for like Royal Canadian Superstores.
Okay.
And it was the shittiest fucking job in the world. But this other guy who worked there with me, he was the only other punk looking dude. And he's like, "Have you ever heard of Leftover Crack?" And I was like, "No, I haven't."
And he's
like, download this. And so I listened to World Trader's Joke. I listened to and I got all into it, and I was like, this is punk rock. Like Leftover Crack, to me, crust punk, whatever you want to call it, it's legit punk rock.
Leftover Crack is technically, if you want to get fucking technical, is crust punk. But, but they're just fucking punk.
They're just punk, and they're like punk. And they have a new band with Jello Biafra from Dead Kennedys called the Guantanamo School of Medicine or whatever. But
to add to him being too high, and he was still like, it sounded like he was jumping around, like he was still like, you know, But to add to the crust punk or the punk, he was still respectful of our venue, right? Like, somebody kept burning paper. Like, it wasn't weed, it wasn't cigarettes, it smelled like burnt paper, right? And he was sitting, even with his back turned, and Chris and Amber from Dickens were like, "Somebody's burning shit," right? And he stopped the show and said, "I'm not playing till you motherfuckers stop burning shit in this fucking establishment." And he just, the whole show was silent for like 10 minutes because he's like, "When you stop, I'll start." You know?
And like, that's classic Stizza shit. There's that classic video of him like throwing donuts at cops at that live performance or whatever. Like, I just love Leftover Crack's whole energy, and I love what's the other band? Star fucking Hipsters. I love them too. 2 Cups of Tea is like one of my favorite songs. If you play that shit, it hits me in my soul.
One for you and one for me.
And so I'm very excited for this. This is a 2-minute long video for Leftover Crack called Shootacide. So I'm very excited. Let's just dive right into new Leftover Crack on Peacekeeper.
Truth revealed this darkest day. Salvation never came from God. The sinners scream to blow their wad. When man got jokes on style, trees broke down, we see that God for sure. The guilty for force to open wide and swallow burning. With roots open our down our throat, motion till we burn our stroke. We're just collapse and pride all overturning. The locusts swarm that plague your own. Where openings up, they send the drone. The hives harbor a simple habit, just like mine, they need to step it. All along the tower's rope, all cops are cowards, fully shook. They're figuring their itchy cheered and comatose. The buddy's rigor. Resolute, the dying don't have time to shoot. And just as many blind comply for tops and bullets. The king they crown corrupt decays. The time's for weak, the last to say. We're just in his collapse and pride and proudly fall. We're big guys, so fuck that up. They broke out where you feed that death the shame. The pro, the force, so open wide and swallow burning. Their eyes so bitter, now I'm through. Don't they know we play one down? The core slammers, crucified, all cut their killers.
That was awesome. I love this. This is just like leftover crack to me. Like the, you know, like.
I gotta say though.
Yeah.
The female threw me off.
I wasn't expecting it.
No,
for sure.
It threw me off in a way that it was like trying to be Stiza.
Oh, and like trying to be star fucking hipsters.
No, it just didn't sound like that at all.
Yeah. Okay.
It just sounded like a parody.
Oh, okay.
Like he sounded fine, but
he sounded classic Stiza.
Yeah, but I feel like she sounded like parody, like maybe trying to match too much, like maybe thought about it too much about matching the tones or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Like because Star Fucking Hipsters I fucking love.
Yeah,
love 2 cups of tea. Yeah,
for sure.
Like that. Remember when I put that on? You were like, you know this?
Yeah.
Right? Like I love it.
I love it.
But it's
too,
like maybe because it was side by side that there was some sort of level, like energy level match.
Yeah, I get it. You for sure. Yeah, I hear you. Interesting.
But otherwise, absolutely fucking classic. Loved it. I just like uniqueness was a little bit lacking for.
Interesting. Well, I gotta say, I thought it was great. I thought the video was very interesting. It reminded me like that stop motion.
It's claymation.
Like, claymation? Okay. Yeah. Well, you're the artist, not me.
Well, I'm an animator, not an artist.
Well, you're an animator.
I'm an animator.
Well, I'll see you later.
Okay.
Anyways, that was a lot of fun. I'm always on board for more leftover crack. Some of their songs are so intense for me. Like, you can't go home, but you can't stay here.
Yeah.
Like that song hits me in my feels.
Yeah.
But more than any other fucking like their punk rock anthems to me. Are just so great. So like I'll always give
and Beyond is like my favorite.
Yeah, for sure. I love that shit. So I'm stoked. Leftover crack. I wish they would come on the show. Maybe we could talk to him. I'm just throwing it out there.
That'd be great.
I would love to talk to Stiza if he ever comes to Calgary.
I would like him to tell me about what that actually was because I was working at Dickens Pub YYC.
Yeah.
When him and Days played, and I remember for so long, like I said, he's sitting there with his back to the stage singing this, and then he goes, "Everything gave us way too many mushrooms, man."
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah,
I want to know the story.
Are you a fan of Choking Victim as well?
I love Choking Victim. Yes.
Yeah. Oh shit, Gang Control.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Anyways, that was Leftover Crack for Peacekeeper. I'm Nathan. That's
Danyn.
Play safe.
Huh?
I can put my own bag on.
What?